Okay, so I don't know about you, but if you have ever had a big idea that you felt could change your life and your life experience, but then weeks go by, months go by, sometimes even years went by before you actually activated that idea and did something with it, you're gonna wanna hear this. First, I want you to know that you're not alone. I think many people experience these feelings of not knowing what to do, how to activate, what the next steps could be. And we all find ourselves in those kind of situations. So I'm not shaming you. I have a solution and I think it might help you, okay? So stay listening. I spent the last 7 years co-building a £1 million startup, specifically EdTech. And we would literally target women like yourselves to help them improve their businesses and also help them launch into new career paths, specifically in tech. And I learned a few things. After helping women make 20K increases or more in their salaries as they pivoted careers, or even helping other women start their businesses and attract venture capital for their business to fund the idea, I noticed a painful, consistent trend. It became painfully clear to me that women didn't struggle because of their lack of skills or their lack of talent. A lot of the time, those women were overthinking it, or they were second guessing themselves, or they delayed. And this became a painstakingly clear issue that I always found frustrating, and I always would go out of my way to help women because I knew that if they continued, they just would not make a career change. They just would not launch that business idea or just the creative idea or run the community, whatever it was that was on their heart to do. Even I, as a co-leader of that startup, I discovered that even I had some of those traits where I would have an idea and I would stall and I would wait a bit, or I'd second guess my idea or just kind of sit there and think, well, I don't know how to do this. And there was a learned helplessness that came into the scene, and often that was a barrier to me actually launching the idea or the product. My observation for many of these women was that their biggest barrier wasn't a lack of opportunity, but a lack of action. And to be honest, if we keep waiting for the perfect time, it never comes. I heard someone say it like this on Threads: done is better than perfect. So after I exited after 7 years serving women with programs and large-scale events, I still realized I have this passion to help women start. And so I designed the Start Now program, a 4-week intensive course that would empower you, equip you, and take you from uncertain to clear when it comes to actioning your desire to carry out a creative idea or creative business idea. My goal really isn't to just make sure that people get some boring little course. No, that's not it. I'm making myself available to pour into women like you who really need to action this vision, who have this idea bubbling up on the inside of them and they've not done anything about it. So that's why I'm making myself available to invest in you over 4 weeks. In those 4 weeks, 30 days, you will learn how to execute a roadmap for creative and strategic gain to enable you to earn customers and earn a living outside of your day-to-day job. And heck, if it does well enough, maybe you can quit your job. But my goal is to really walk you through some coaching principles and business principles that you must gain in order to launch your idea. Now, this program is currently running at a discount because I'm running it as a pilot for this first round. I want to make sure that I can prove that this works. And so I'm only looking for 15 of you. 15, y'all. Only 15 of you. And once those 15 spaces are taken up, I'm closing shop because I want to make sure that I can give my energy and attention to women who are really eager, desperate to start, desperate to move forward, desperate to progress this idea forward. I mean, why on earth would God give it to you if you weren't going to do anything with it? So maybe this is for you, and I encourage you that if it is, I want to see you sign up. I want to see you on this program, and I want to work with you and help you take this idea from zero to launched in 4 weeks.